Do you want to start reaping the benefits of intermittent fasting but don't know where to start? Watch this video to learn 5 different fasting styles, and be sure to watch to the end because I'm sharing with you my go-to absolute favorite fasting app. What if I told you that there were many types of intermittent fasting schedules and you are in complete control of which style of fasting you choose to implement into your lifestyle? At the end of this video, you'll know 5 different intermittent fasting styles so that you can start reaping the benefits of fasting today. If you're unsure of these benefits, check out my video, Reasons You Should Start Intermittent Fasting, 6 benefits you must know. The video will be linked in the description below. Intermittent fasting style number 1. This is X hours on, X hours off. So basically this means that you go a certain amount of hours each day where you're in the fasted state, and then a certain amount of hours each day when you're in the fed state. Now, the fasted state means that you're past metabolizing and eating food and you're actually fasting and reaping the benefits of fasting. And the fed state is when you're consuming food and when your body's actually metabolizing that food. So for example, I like to do the X hours on, X hours off fasting style most of the time. So at minimum, I like to do 16-hour fast, and that means I am doing 8 hours eating. So I have an 8-hour eating window and 16 hours where I fast. This can look like for you starting your fast at 7 p.m. and then starting to eat again at 11 a.m. the next day. Or if you're like, that's absolute crazy, you can do 13-hour fast, which is where you'll start reaping the benefits of fasting a minimum of 13 hours, which is how I started 2 years ago. And that looked like for me starting my fast at 7 p.m. at night and then starting to eat again at 8 a.m. So it's totally doable, especially if you're a beginner. The X hours on, X hours off fasting style is so easy. So fasting style number 2 is the alternating day fast. And this is exactly how it sounds. So let's say Monday you have a fad period where you're eating for 24 hours in a day, at your leisure. And then on Tuesday you go 24 hours fasting. And then Wednesday you'll eat again and you'll have that 24-hour window open. And then on Thursday you're fasting again for 24 hours. In my honest opinion, this seems really difficult to maintain just because going those many days for 24 hours without food, I think it would be really hard starting out with, especially if you're active too. I think it takes a while for your body to get used to. So I personally don't suggest that fasting style, but if it's something that you love and that you can adopt because you don't like cooking or you don't really like eating that much because you think it's a time waster, then this might be the fasting style for you, and that's totally okay. Fasting style number 3 is the weekly intermittent fasting style. And this is basically where you only fast for 24 hours 1 day a week. So every single week you pick a day and you fast for 24 hours. And I actually kind of like the idea of this fasting style just because it's not really disrupting your normal schedule too much. You just choose one day where you go without eating for 24 hours, but then you're back to your normal routine. And the longer you fast, the more you're reaping the benefits of fasting. So I really do kind of like this idea of fasting. I haven't personally integrated it into my lifestyle, but for those of you, again, who have more of a mental toughness and you think it can work in your lifestyle, I totally suggest doing it. Before we jump to fasting style number 4, comment below and let me know what your relationship with fasting is. So if you're a beginner looking to start fasting, been fasting for less than a year, or a fasting pro and have been fasting for more than a year. I am so obsessed with fasting and would just love to know where you are in your journey. So drop a comment below and just let me know. Hey yo, if you are learning so much about intermittent fasting and cannot wait to start your first fast, then I have created a checklist just for you. It is 5 simple steps that you should totally do before starting your first fast to make sure that it goes super successful. It is completely free. All you have to do is scroll down and find a link in my description and the checklist is all yours. Benefit number 4 is 5 days on, 2 days off. So this is also what I do in my daily routine or weekly routine, my lifestyle. Fasting for 5 days, so I do 16-hour fast over 5 days, so typically Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday and Sunday, because it's the weekend and I don't want to be so restrictive on myself, I allow myself those days to just not fast at all. Sometimes if I want to, because I know I'm not doing something on a Saturday, that's okay, but I am not like making it a habit or committing to fasting on the weekend. So fasting style number 4 is 5 days on, 2 days off. Fasting style number 5 is the monthly intermittent fasting, and this is something I've actually picked up this year. This fasting style is when you do a 24-hour fast each month. It's basically when you do a 24-hour fast one time a month. I really like it. I think it's super awesome. I actually got 3 friends to do it with me last month, and we all made it to 24 hours, so that was super exciting. So I promise you, you can do it. Yay! So now you know the 5 different intermittent fasting styles, and at the beginning of this video I promised you that if you made it to the end I would share with you my absolute favorite intermittent fasting app. So it is called the Zero app. This app is absolutely amazing. It makes fasting so much fun. You get to track all of your data, and it is so easy to use. Like, so easy. And even better, I have a blog post where I share the benefits of fasting, and I actually walk you through how to use the app and some of the awesome features of the app. To get access to the features and how to use the app, all you have to do is go to my blog post linked in the comments below. It's called How to Implement Intermittent Fasting and the Benefits. Also, if you want to join a community of women just like you, I have a secret Facebook group where I share all things exercising, clean eating, and give all the motivation you need to get through a work week that is aligned with your health and fitness goals. So I will be dropping the link to my secret Facebook group below, and you can join. It's completely free, and it's always nice to just have more community. And if you like this video, please let me know by liking, subscribing, and sharing it with your favorite girlfriends. Also, if you enjoyed it, drop a comment below if it helped you. See you next Wednesday.